San Diego Prep Insider is presented by Toyota Dealers of San Diego County.
Welcome to another episode of San Diego Prep Insider. Sarah Chafee here, joined by my co-host Christian Pedersen. And Christian, I'm especially excited about where we are tonight.
Absolutely. We are at the Holy Bowl, folks. This is the big one, the rivalry of all rivalries, Cathedral Catholic, St. Augustine. This one is so big they have to play it at a community college. This one is so big that we had to bring TNT along with us. So Tommy, Ty, let's check in with you guys now.
Thank you, Christian and Sarah. Tommy and Ty here, as you mentioned, chilling with the Dons on the other sideline.
That's right. We're going to be taking down Christian and Sarah today in game day, 5 questions. It's a competition type of show here, Tommy.
Yeah, that's right, because we're all here, as Christian mentioned. We're going to have double everything, so it's going to be a long night at the Holy Bowl, and then we'll give away these T-shirts that you look so great in right now.
Thank you, sir.
Before we do that, we got to do our normal thing and start off with our top recruit. Where are we going, Ty?
We are going to Otay Ranch. This kid, Tommy, he reminds me of Terrell Owens. He's big, he's strong, he's fast, he's smart. Let's take a look.
Top Recruit is brought to you by San Diego County Toyota Dealers.
Hi, my name is Devin Lloyd. I'm a safety and wide receiver at Otay Ranch High School. Coming in this season, I put in a lot of hard work, just a lot of speed training, a lot of, weightlifting, all that type of stuff. I modeled myself after Cam Chancellor. He's definitely big. We have around the same size and everything, hard hitting, ball hog. In college, I'm definitely looking forward to just playing at the next level, going against new competition, experiencing a new atmosphere and everything, new fans. The biggest lesson I learned is to definitely stay disciplined, listen to everything your coaches have to tell you, because they're always right about everything for the most part, and just be coachable. If I was making myself in Madden, a team would be the Cowboys. I'd be a strong safety, and my rating would be 90. It was definitely exciting. I received 2 offers on the same day, but UNLV was the first one who called me, and it was just really exciting. I was just, all the hard work finally paid off, and then Utah State called me right after. I was just really exciting.
Sarah, it's been amazing to see all the top recruits that we've had this year. So much talent in San Diego County.
Absolutely, Christian. In fact, let's check out another one. This guy is tearing it up on the gridiron. Let's get to another top recruit.
Top Recruit is brought to you by San Diego County Toyota Dealers.
Donovan Layet, Oceanside High School, junior. I feel like this team is very special because we just grew up with each other and we know about each other a lot, and our chemistry is really good. My strengths on the football field is my footwork and how quick I can move towards faster D end. I model my playing after Sam Brenner because he's from Oceanside, and I feel like I can relate to what he's been through. In college, I would like to study communications because I like talking. My dream job would be a sports speaker. I'm looking forward into a college, good education, and a good football team. To make my decision for college, I'll be looking into my family first and God first.
So, Ty, those are our top recruits, but there are some other athletes around the county that we need to mention.
There are so many out there, Tommy, and that's why Christian Pedersen he's all over San Diego. His frequent driver miles are out of this world. Take a look at this episode's watch list.
Watch List brought to you by Corky's Pest Control.
Kaylin Jennings from El Capitan. As the senior leader on a young and talented Lady Vaquero squad, she has helped lay the groundwork for a future field hockey powerhouse. Ben Mussey from Grossmont. The jack of all trades has been one of the keys to how the Foothillers have become the premier East County water polo school. Daniela Forenciari from Torrey Pines. The middle blocker logged 146 kills during her junior year and will be a must-watch player for the Falcons next season.
Christian, it's time now for one of our segments called Blast from the Past.
What Blast from the Past is it's an opportunity to meet some former San Diego high school players succeeding at the next level. We've got a former Del Norte Nighthawk for you who's now succeeding on the pitch at Stanford. Let's meet her.
This segment's brought to you by Sogo Trade.
Hi, my name's Kira Carusa. I went to Del Norte High School and I play for the women's soccer team at Stanford University. Hey, riding to breakfast on this lovely Tuesday morning. I head to breakfast every morning with my team before class and it's really nice. And I get to ride around campus on my bike. Hey, I have breakfast with some of my teammates. Eating some good food, getting the day started right.
And we'll let you know and confirm with you ahead of time, and then you'll meet us after class, one of us after class.
Hey, just out of class and biking through Main Quad at Stanford. It's one of the prettiest bikes on campus and I get to bike it every day and it's really exciting, so I wanted you guys to check it out.
So this is by far my favorite part of campus. It used to be a library, but they turned it into this awesome grassy park area. And it's in the center of campus. You get to see Hoover Tower from here. It's awesome. I love coming here and doing homework.
Hey, I'm heading to the ARC right now, which is a student-athlete facility here where student-athletes can do homework, get help with tutors, print, and get a lot of work done. This is our training room, our ATC. As you can see, lots of people get treatment. See our trainers in here and roll out before practices and games. Time for practice!
Pre-meal, pre-snack.
This is beautiful Kagan Stadium. Our game field that we're so privileged to play on every home game.
Another day of practice over. Saying bye to our beautiful practice fields. Heading back home. Ending my day with some homework for my classes and then off to bed and starting all over again tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys.
From the #1 brand of vehicles in Southern California comes the best-selling car in America 14 years running. The 2017 Toyota Camry is here. Now, lease the strikingly designed 2017 Camry for just $209 a month, or save thousands with 0 APR for up to 72 months plus $500 bonus cash. Want to get behind the wheel of a 2017 Camry? We've got what it takes, San Diego. Toyota. Let's go places.
I ran into Chris Smith here down on the sidelines. He's part of our podcast that you should watch every single week. Chris, what do they see on it?
We see the top 10. We see we pick 6 games every week, and if we lose, if all 4 of us pick the same team and we all lose, well, there's punishment.
There is some punishment. That's why I take a pie in the face not too long ago. You should watch, check it out. Go on our website, SanDiegoPrepInsider.com, or find us on Twitter at SDPrepInsider, or on Facebook at SDPrepInsider, and you can see us along with Christian Pedersen, Montel Allen, giving you our weekly updates. Welcome back to San Diego Prep Insider. Now it's time for 5 questions. 5 questions is brought to you by the San Diego Union Tribune. We're lucky enough to be joined by Tate Haynes, starting quarterback for Cathedral. Tate, how's it going today?
Feeling good, feeling good.
This is a big game, right? I mean, you've had the circle on the calendar forever. So what's it like to get a play in this Holy Bowl?
Well, obviously it means a lot, especially to our alumni. And since the last game, we've been, this has been on our mind, so it's obviously a big one.
That game from last year, has that been motivating you all off season?
Right. Watching that film was tough, man. But this year, I think we're really prepared. We're going to do well tonight.
So we're going to jump ahead to next year for a little bit. You're going to go to Boston College. You're playing quarterback now, but you're going to jump to the other side of the ball and play corner. So what is that going to be like making that transition?
Well, it'll be a switch. I mean, it's nice having a Hall of Fame dad in the house to, learn from. But so as soon as the season ends, I'm going to be grinding hard to, get right at DB. But hopefully it'll go smooth. I think I have a lot of people in my life that can make it easier on me.
Yeah, so what has Dad said to you about playing corner and the other side of the ball and that kind of stuff?
I mean, I've been picking stuff up from Dad since I was born, basically. You're just hearing things in the house, so all kinds of stuff, really, yeah.
So that college recruiting process, did you know you were going to switch sides of the ball the whole time, or how did that work out?
I knew at first they wanted me as an athlete. They just weren't really sure where they wanted to put me. But then when I went out to the school, they worked me out and decided DB is what they wanted me as.
And most important question, you're going to go to Boston, all the way out there in Massachusetts. So how many have you picked up the winter clothes yet? How are you going to do that?
There'll be a break-in period. No, I haven't done that yet.
And so next year you'll also be playing with current teammate Patrick Brown. Your teammate from last year is there too, so what's that going to be like?
I think it's really exciting to have Patrick joining us, along with Ray Smith, who graduated a couple years ago, is also there. So having some Don's family at Boston College will be pretty cool.
All right, I know Ty's talking with Patrick right now. Let's toss something over to him.
Thank you so much, Tommy. I'm here with Patrick Brown, star tight end. He's going to be taking the field in just a minute to really wreck out there, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, thank you for joining me. You play tight end, obviously. You're one of the best in the county. What do you enjoy so much about the position?
I just like that you're a mix of both a lineman and a wide receiver. You can go knock a kid on his butt, and then 5 seconds later, you're over there catching a touchdown. So it's the best of both worlds.
You get a little bit of aggression, but then you get a little bit the diva wide receiver in there. I like that. Now, playing the Saints, this is one of the biggest rivalries in all of Southern California. How excited are you for this game tonight?
I'm so excited. We've been waiting 365 days to go beat these guys. They got us last year, and I think this will be our year.
What is your student section like? Prepare me.
Our student section, I mean, I got to give the respect to the pit. They're pretty nice, but our student section, they'll do their part tonight. It'll be pretty nice.
Now, you had a lot of different college scholarships on the table. You chose to go to Boston. How difficult or easy was that decision?
I mean, it was difficult and easy. It was just once I got there and got a feel for the campus, I really enjoyed myself. The academics are unlike any other, so that's kind of just sealed the deal for me.
And speaking of academics, what are you going to major in?
Probably something around finance. I'll definitely be in the business school, though.
Business. So we have a young entrepreneur here on our hands. I'm excited for this game tonight. I know you are. I'll let you get back to your team. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
We're going to meet a few of the Saints players later in the show, but for now, let's send it on over to Honor Roll.
Honor Roll is brought to you by Lolitas Restaurants.
Sophie Beachboard from Torrey Pines High School. The senior has played tennis for the Falcons all 4 years of high school while also maintaining a 4.0 grade point average. Sophie is interested in furthering her education at UC Santa Barbara, San Diego State University, UC Davis, or UC Riverside, where she plans on majoring in biotechnology. In her free time, Sophie volunteers with Stand Up for Kids. Lily Richard from Canyon Crest Academy has also played tennis all 4 years of high school. This student athlete has a 4.2 GPA and is interested in furthering her education at Northwestern, Minnesota, Michigan, Maryland, or UT Austin. She's interested in studying foreign policy and hopes to one day be a translator. In her free time, she volunteers at the Helen Woodward Animal Shelter and fosters kittens with Spot.
Advice from a Pro is brought to you by Fix Auto.
I always tell people you have to have the skill. You have to make the most of the opportunities when they're presented to you. You gotta have a little bit of luck as well. I always tell people that you learn more from your failures than your successes, so you've gotta have some downtimes. They suck going through them, but if you can focus on why that happened and how to address it properly, then it's only gonna make you better in the long run. Probably the most important advice I have for a kicker or punter or even a snapper that has a bad play is don't go out and just replicate that play 500 times, because that's not the issue. Really dig deep and identify, was I nervous? Did I get spooked about something? Did I rush myself? And at that point, that's where the mental side and the visualization techniques come in. And I think if you really focus on that, you'll make a big difference.
Fix auto, the first words that should come to mind after an accident.
Ants and spiders and other pests are out there loitering in your landscape.
Loiter.
Don't invite them in. Unfriend them instead by calling Corky's Pest Control. Corky stops the ants and spiders in your landscape before they come inside. Get out of here. Don't give the ants in your plants a chance to advance. Don't let spiders become insiders. Corky's Ultimate Pest Control Service guarantees you won't have pests in your home.
Call 1-800-901-1102. Corky's!
Do you follow high school sports? The San Diego Union Tribune's free UT Preps app is the go-to source for your favorite high school sports teams. Get schedules, scores, standings, news, and more right on your phone. Follow your favorite high school team by sport. Share photos and videos right from the game. See rosters and player profiles complete with game-by-game statistics and receive push notifications for game updates. Don't miss any of the action at Oceanside, Chula Vista, Torrey Pines, and many more San Diego schools. Download the free UT Preps app on Google Play or the Apple App Store.
Lolitas. Family owned and operated with over 5 decades of experience in the Mexican food business. Treat yourself to savory fish tacos, shrimp and carne asada fries, or indulge in a true authentic Mexican breakfast. Stop by one of 6 San Diego locations and experience the Lolitas family legacy, as well as handcrafted meals that are sure to satisfy.
Fix auto, the first words that should come to mind after an accident.
Christian, building character is one of my favorite segments of the entire episode because we get to learn a little bit more about each one of these athletes, coaches, and programs.
It tells a little bit of a story about the community, so let's check out this episode's Building Character.
Once the sun sets and the fans fill John Carroll Stadium and the Friday night lights shine down onto the turf, the Oceanside Pirates break on Pulu.
When we say his name, it's real important, and there's really deep feeling and meaning and emotion that comes with it.
The name inspiring players to compete for something bigger than just a win.
I know he's watching from above, and yeah, I know he's all there in our hearts, helping us, guiding us to do great.
A motivation that came unexpectedly, one that's still fresh in their minds.
And he calls me and he tells me, hey, you're going to want to sit down. And he gave me the news, and it just still one of those surreal moments where you just don't want to believe it. That was real difficult, still difficult.
The passing of their friend and coach, Pulu Pumeli, plaguing the team with a void they knew couldn't be filled. But his words still echo both on the field and in their hearts, prompting them to adopt a new tradition this season.
He used to always say, don't count the days, make the days count. Don't count the reps, make the reps count. He always used to he'd tell the kids that, and it was always that reminder, get up and let's go, we're gonna do this together.
Now, with each game the Pirates play, Coach Pulu is never far from their thoughts.
When we're not playing very well, the kids, they go, is that the kind of effort that you want to give to remember Coach Pulu? But when they're playing well, then they sense his presence, they sense his spirit running through them.
He probably gave me more confidence in myself as a football player. He taught me obviously how to be a better man, just even by watching him and listening to him talk. He's a big man, and that big man had a big heart.
And though his absence on the sideline is noticed, his presence continues to be felt.
This tribute right here that we have, each one of them wrote things that they wanted to dedicate, and they put it, and it's something that we take with us everywhere. We call this Coach Pulu. Who's got Coach Pulu? Who's going to take Coach Pulu out? If I stood next to him, granted, I'd look tiny, but standing next to him made me feel big. And I know our kids, they miss that. They miss it a lot.
We love him, we're always thinking about him, but we know he's always with us in our hearts.
I'm honored to have known him. I'm honored to have been called his friend. and our kids are honored to, to dedicate the season the way we have. We've had some success. We haven't won every game, but the fact that they show up every day and they're willing to give that spirit and to be Pulu strong is, they're, regardless of how the season ends, they're going to be champs this year.
And the lessons will never be forgotten.
Not being afraid to tell people that you love them. And I know our kids, they've learned that. They care for one another the same way that Coach really, he expressed those feelings with them daily. No doubt we miss him. But his legacy will live in all of us, and it's up to us to carry that on.
All right, guys, it is that time. It is game day. I've been waiting for this. Do you know why?
Why is that time?
Because not only is it the first time that we're together, but you're going to be handed a big L tonight.
Ooh, that's
you
a
and
pretty
Christian.
bold statement out of you.
A little bit, just a little bit.
I don't know about that. Christian and I are going to Saints because we think the purple is going to throw down tonight.
I will give you, I like Saints, but Cathedral, it's about the fans. And Cathedral's fans are absolutely wild, crazy, so much fun. So are you ready to get this started?
There's only one way to find out.
All right, well, I will see you at the finish line.
All right.
How do you keep a big crowd entertained? With a big band. That's right. Take it away, guys. Go Saints, baby! Woo!
Louder and prouder, and I got a monkey on my back, and what's gonna happen right now? We won game day! 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 We won game day!
Okay, Sarah, your boat over there is pretty cool, but over here on the Cathedral side, when we have something better, Mo, cheer captain, what are you about to do, Mo?
We're about to put him in a stunt.
Nothing backup whatsoever.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
All right, let's check it out. Let's go, Don! What do you got going over there? What? Nothing. All right, and we're good.
Okay, so guys, this is how important this game is. Miley and Geneva don't even go to Saints, but they're here cheering. Why?
The energy is just great, and it's such an exciting rivalry, and we just love cheering our boys on. We love the community, and we're looking for that win 2 years in a row.
Go Saints, baby! Woo!
All right, Tommy, it feels good right now. It feels good.
What feels good?
Another win on game day, baby.
Well, if you agree with Ty and his assessment of how the game day went, please let us know on Twitter at SDPrepInsider or go to Facebook at SDPrepInsider. Also Snapchat as well at, guess where?
At SDPrepInsider.
And check out our website too for some exclusive content, extended versions. We got our podcasts on there, we got our highlights on there. Everything's on there.
A lot of stuff, guys. Don't miss out.
Christian and Sarah, back to you. 5 Questions is brought to you by the San Diego Union Tribune.
I'm joined now by Tariq Thompson, safety and wide receiver for the Saints. Now let's get to first things first. Next year, you're taking your talents to SDSU. Tell me how you ultimately decided to be an Aztec.
Well, I talked to my mom and my sister, and it was just the best idea for like education and to further my career in football. It was just Coach Long and the staff there has been there for a while, and it's an up-and-coming program.
And I saw when you made your commitment announcement, you mentioned that you wanted to thank the game of football. Talk a little bit more about what this sport has done for you.
Football has given me opportunities to meet new people, generate new connections that I will share for the rest of my life, and it gave me a full-ride scholarship to play for San Diego State.
Do you think you'll come back and hang out with these younger players, maybe teach them a thing or two?
Definitely. I would love to help my teammates and just be a role model for them in the future.
Right now, currently, you're all over the field playing both offense and defense, but that'll change next year when you solely focus on defense for the Aztecs. What will you miss about playing both ways?
Probably just helping my team catch the ball, run after the catch and everything like that.
How are you able to be such a versatile player?
My coaching staff helps me a lot. They prepare me very well on both sides of the field, and I just do what they ask me to do and just try to fill my role.
Thank you so much for your time, Tariq. Good luck next year at SDSU. We're so happy you're sticking around in San Diego. We'll toss it now over to Christian. He's with one of your teammates. Christian.
So we are joined by the Saintsman quarterback himself, Rodney Thompson. Rodney, thank you very much for taking a few minutes to be with us. Let's get straight into it. Senior season, what kind of special preparation did you do this year?
In the offseason, just training with my coaches, my receivers, getting timing right, learning off my weaknesses that I saw last year from my film, and just trying to get better and help my team win.
Speaking of your team, you're playing at one of the most storied franchises here in San Diego. What's it been like playing for Saints?
Saints is just a community like none other. I mean, it's the brotherhood we have and the fans that come out, almost every game is sort of like how it was, this Holy Bowl. So our support system's awesome, and the community's just been awesome.
Let's go back to talking about you, because you're the main man here right now. If you had to say that you model yourself after one or two quarterbacks, who would they be?
I really try to bring my own little taste to the game, but I try to take other things from quarterbacks like Brady, like his passion he plays with and the fire he has and his will to win, and also things like Russell Wilson I like just because he can move with his legs and make plays like that.
I like that, though. He's taking a little bit of somebody, but he's making it himself. He's making it your own. I like that. Changing the game a little bit. Don't follow, innovate. Last question, and it's simple. What are you going to miss the most about Saints?
I mean, like I said, the community's just been amazing. It's really, brought me tighter with the whole Saints community. And, you go out, there's Saintsmen all across, not only San Diego, but like the nation. You see Saintsmen doing big things. So, I mean, our brotherhood is just unlike none other, and it's just awesome to be a part of it.
Perfect. Well, Rodney, thank you very much for being a part of the show. Best of luck to you the rest of the season.
All right, that does it for another fantastic episode of San Diego Prep Insider.
For Sherry Chafee, Christian Pedersen, and Ty Hines, I am Tommy Morris, and we will see you next time.